Imagine someone hands you a ticket to see another star up close. Arrival is guaranteed. Then they tell you what it costs. Not money, not time. Everyone you've ever loved, everyone you've ever known, and even your life. Would you still want it? Before you answer, find out how far the nearest star actually is. Get in a car. Push it to 120 kilometers an hour and hold it there. Never stop for fuel. Never stop to sleep. Then keep going after everyone who watched you leave is dead. To arrive today, you'd have pulled out of the driveway 38 million years ago, before the first apes existed. 40 trillion kilometers. The number is useless, so scientists don't use it. They measure the gap in how long light takes to cross it. Light reaches the moon in about a second. From the sun to your face, 8 minutes. Nothing in this universe is allowed to move faster than that. To reach Proxima Centauri, the closest star to your own, light needs 4 years and 3 months. 4 light years. And that is the nearest one. In 1977, a probe called Voyager 1 left Earth and never stopped. It is still going, 61,000 kilometers an hour. 500 times faster than that car. Nothing humans have ever built has gone farther. Nearly 50 years of that, and it has covered 25 billion kilometers. It still has 40 trillion to go. At that speed, it reaches the nearest star in about 75,000 years. All of recorded human history fits in the last 7% of that trip. But this is where most people stop, and they stop in the wrong place. Speed was never the problem. At UC Santa Barbara, a physicist named Philip Lubin works on spacecraft that run on light instead of fuel. A ground-based laser fires at a mirror-thin sail, and because light carries momentum, the sail accelerates for as long as the beam holds it. It reaches 20% of light speed. At that speed, the nearest star is 20 years away. Short enough to fit inside a single life. Then you find out what actually fits on the ship. A few grams. The whole spacecraft is a chip and a sail, and nothing else. Add one person. Add their water, their air, 20 years of food, the shielding that keeps them alive. The beam can't push it. Nothing can. So here's what nobody tells you about reaching another star. The enemy was never the distance. It's the 80 years you get. So you start looking for a way around it. Freeze the crew, bend space, and that one is almost real. In 1994, a physicist named Miguel Alcubierre found a solution inside Einstein's own equations. A bubble of compressed space carrying a ship faster than light. On paper, it works, but it needs energy with negative mass, which has never been observed, anywhere, ever. And it gets worse. The ship has to keep working the whole way. No repairs, no spare parts. Just radiation, quietly erasing its electronics for tens of thousands of years. And no machine humans have ever made has kept running for even 1,000. Which leaves one honest answer. You are not going. Your children are not going. Nobody whose face you can picture is going. And wanting it changes nothing. Unless the question itself was wrong. Because it hides an assumption you never noticed making. That the person who leaves and the person who arrives are the same person. Cathedrals took 200 years. The people who dug those foundations knew they would die long before the roof went on. They dug anyway. That's the answer. Not an engine. A decision. A ship where a crew has children, and those children have children, and the ones who finally step onto that ground were born in the dark, never saw Earth, and know it only as a story. Which means the thing that carries your species to another star isn't propulsion at all. It's becoming something that can hand a gift to someone it will never meet. You're already living inside one. The language in your mouth was shaped by people who died before your country existed. The medicine that kept you alive as a child. All of it paid for by people who got nothing back and never learned your name. So the contradiction in that ticket finally resolves. Arrival really is guaranteed. It was just never guaranteed for you. Someone hands you a ticket to another star. You will never use it. You were never meant to. You're the one who hands it on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.